Good afternoon, everybody. It's nice to see some familiar faces. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm Santiago Osorio. I'm a trust and safety consultant working with Utopia Analytics. A little bit about Utopia. It's a data analytics company, and we're helping online marketplaces in the moderation of both classifieds as well as chat messages between sellers and buyers. And we're doing so by providing unique advanced AI modules. So I'll be talking to you about, based on different projects that we've done across the world with online marketplaces, on some of the best practices around classifieds moderation. And the first one is leverage AI to automate routine work. Nowadays, artificial intelligence is very, very powerful, and it can actually handle labor-intensive routine work much better than, obviously, humans are doing it. Artificial intelligence today is no longer required to be trained, for example, on blacklist, and it's also understanding the context of what something's being said, and that can be, obviously, very, very useful. Also, there's no need for human to write rules in moderation in order to train certain system. Instead, artificial intelligence can now be trained to mimic human decisions automatically. And think for that just for a second. Mimic human decisions automatically, obviously with the advantages of a machine. So that can be, of course, extremely, extremely powerful. With a last proper system in place, not only this routine work can be handled in a much faster way, but also with more accuracy, more consistency, and delivering better quality. And this results in improved ads, faster publishing, reducing cost of operations, of course, and ultimately, you're looking at your return of investment, a better return of the investment. As second best practice, we have invest in technology that future-proofs your business, and this is a given. You do not want a technology that a year or two from now is going to be obsolete. On the contrary, you want a tool that you're going to be able to use for years from now on. So whenever you are looking at technology, whether it's the current one that you have today or something new that you will acquire, ask yourselves and evaluate how much is the system going to cost me, for example, to maintain it. How much am I going to have to put, how much human effort to keep it up to date, and so on and so forth. So to future-proof your business, you would like to have a system, similarly as actually Diane from Rome, Africa was saying, that is working together with your human team rather than operating independently. Because when you have a system, for instance, in content moderation that is operated independently, great, it does the job today. But as time goes by, you're going to have to put resources, developers, data scientists, content moderation, to go back to that system and train it. So instead, make sure your system is communicating on a daily basis with that human. Make it part of the content moderation team, both human and system, with a feedback loop. And in that way, your system will be up to date. And that is the way to future-proof your business in that matter. Last but not least, think about modularity, scalability, and total cost of ownership. And when we talk of total cost of ownership, usually you're going to look at the technology cost. What is that price tag? But don't forget the personnel cost, which is usually one of the highest ones. So how many people am I going to have to in order to maintain the technology, in order to keep it up to date, in order to be able to run it and perform the way you want it? And there's other costs. There's operation cost, there's friction cost, there's opportunity cost, et cetera, et cetera. So once again, when you're looking at investing in some technology, take into consideration the whole TCO versus the value that you're going to be getting from today and moving forward, rather than, again, just today, what that technology cost may be. Additionally, what happens when you want to scale? And this is very common for some of your marketplaces when you want to introduce new use cases. Let's say you want to moderate the chats between the buyers and the users. So does the in-house technology you have in place or the service provider Could it also solve that case? Or will you need to look into something new? Will you need to have, again, your data scientists develop a completely new technology for this specific use case? How about more languages? Or how about when your policies are changing? So keep all that in mind when thinking of especially of the scalability as you grow your businesses. Why is this so important, right? That's why we're here. I mean, great. Why is this so relevant? I want you to leave you with one thought, that is that when you're thinking of investing in AI or content moderation, as an example, as we're talking here today, it can help you a lot and your online marketplaces in a lot of different aspects that, unfortunately, we don't have the time today for me to go through, the better quality, and et cetera, et cetera. However, I want to leave you with, if you're having challenges currently today, or you're anticipating that you're going to have challenge with the speed of ads being published, right? How long are they going to have to wait there in line in order to actually be live? Because we live in the world that we want things right now. If you're having challenges with the cost of the moderation, and again, the moderation as a whole, if you consider it's high in comparison to the value that you're getting. And last, if you're having challenges with the quality of the ads, because this goes obviously hand in hand with the relation of the buyer and seller experience, which many of our colleagues here have discussed is what we're after. So there is a technology right now that is capable of helping you with those challenges, and if you want to, of course, have a further discussion, myself and some of my colleagues are around. We'll be here for the rest of the day and as well as tomorrow, so you're more than welcome to approach us. And we can tell, of course, a lot more on how we've been helping some of the different online marketplaces worldwide. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Santiago.